Hello, everyone. My name is Lucas Weimer. I'm the involvement coordinator within the case office within the university centers. And thank you for joining this video on how to run the basics of SPIN, our University Stevens Point Involvement Network. So what you're looking at right now is spin.uwsp.edu. This is our main landing page for the SPIN network itself. So what you're going to do is go up in the upper right-hand corner to sign in. And then it's the exact same login information that you do to get on any university computer, email, whatever it may be, Canvas, whatever it is. It's that same login information to get into SPIN. So it's available to all students across all the campuses, available to anybody with UWSP email address. So click sign in, and it takes you right to our main landing page. So this is what everyone sees as soon as they log into SPIN. So let's walk through a little bit of what you're looking at through here. So first things first, if you ever want to get back to this main page, up in the upper left-hand corner, the SPIN logo, you click on that and it'll automatically take you right back to this page. So if you ever start clicking around, you don't know how to get back to where you were, just click on the upper left-hand corner and it'll take you back here. The second thing we're going to look at is the search bar. So say you know exactly what organization you're looking for. Maybe you're looking for the case office, so you type in case. And then it comes up with everything that corresponds with the case. So maybe some events that they're putting on, the organizations, or maybe some news articles about them. All this stuff we'll talk about in a little bit more detail as this video goes forward. The next thing that we're looking at here is this middle section with the yellow banners. These are our important headlines. Since it's currently August 2021, we haven't started the new semester yet, so these aren't quite updated, but they refer to the engagement fair registration still being open, basic student org guidelines, and then also how they can process online payments. All things that were very useful as we work through COVID, especially this past spring 2021 semester. The next area that you're going to be looking at is called memberships. So this is what happens to be if you're part of a group. Maybe your department here on campus has a group on SPIN. If not, feel free to reach out so we can create one for you so you can use SPIN to its fullest use. So for example, I have our case office up on here so I can post events through case, but then also I have the Next Gen America UWSP, and that's because they were in need of somebody with an email contact. I couldn't get a hold of the students at the time, so in the meantime, I take over that responsibility just so we make sure we don't get error messages. But for any of the memberships you're part of, whether you're an advisor, whether it's your department, whatever it may be, this is where they should pop up. And once again, if you're looking at your SPIN page and you're really curious why your stuff's not popping up, please feel free to give me an email, lwymer, L-W-Y-M-E-R @uwsp.edu. And we can work through what's happening and hopefully get you all figured out. The next thing we're looking at here is all the events. So what pops up here on the main landing page is all the events in the chronological order. So the next event that will be happening is the Can I Kiss You, Teaching Consent and Respect in the Relationship, Slip and Slide, Kicking into the ECA, all things that are happening during Welcome Week. But say somebody would have added the event that's happening tomorrow, which would happen to be August 11th at the time of this recording. That would come up here and it'd be the first event that would pop up because it's the next thing to happen. One of the coolest things about this, the event part is you not only see all the events here, you can also click over to the right to click view more events. You can also come up here underneath the SPIN logo, the thing that takes you back to the main landing page. If you click on that, it shows you all the events that are entered into SPIN. So this is great. So say you're wanting to get your students more involved, maybe you're an advisor and you want to get them to be more involved across campus. This is the spot to do it. It tells you when it's happening, it tells you where it's happening, it tells you what they might need to bring. They can RSVP here online, which is really great as we continue to work through COVID so that we can also continue to have contact tracing. This, I feel, is one of the biggest things on SPIN that we need to utilize here and more on campus. Not only it allows you to get your information out there in a free way, a fast and easy way as well, but also makes it really fast and easy for the students to see it as well. Plus, they can search for events over here on the left. They can see maybe they want to do an event this weekend, tomorrow, whatever. Maybe COVID is really ramping up again, and so they want to just do online events. They can filter just by that. They can filter by these different themes, so arts and music, athletics, service, social, learning. Or also can search by the category, so maybe the involvement fair, Greek, movie, off-campus. If they're in Marshfield, they can look for there. Soon WASA is going to be added to this as well as they work to develop their SPIN page as well. On campus here at Stevens Point, recreation, volunteering, welcome week, whatever it is that they can search more for here. And then my favorite feature that we had added specifically for our campus is perks, where they can look and they can see if there's free food at the events. So maybe the student just really wants free food. This gives them the opportunity to look for events that have just been marked for free food. The best part is when you put in events on here, it not only shows up here on Spin, but if we go to here, the main landing page of the UW Stevens Point website, you head over to the right on student resources. It's the first thing. Oh no. There it is. It's the first thing that pops up as soon as the page fully loads. So we have it incorporated, so everything that's on Spin also pops up here on this page as well. So everything that you feed into the Spin web page will also show up on the main landing page as well. So students have even more opportunities to be connected. So that's kind of the event features. We'll click on the Spin logo to go back to home once again. And then we're going to click on organizations. So this is where you can go and you can search through all 240 plus organizations that we have here at UW Stevens Point, plus the additional organizations that we have on the branch campuses. Once again, you can search organizations if you know the specific name. You can search the categories. Say you're looking for maybe an arts one, then it'll filter out just the arts one. So look at that, it's the acapella or the American String Teachers Association, whatever it may be, it filters it out just so you can see exactly what you're looking for. This is also the spot where you can start registering an organization. There's another video that directly corresponds with that you can watch as well. So then going up to the upper left, we're once again back to our main landing page. Then there's another tab called News. This is one area that hasn't been utilized very much on our campus. Essentially what this is different groups, student orgs, campus departments, whatever, maybe can publish articles about maybe what's happening, maybe their minutes, or maybe you have a student that really wants to get some results of a project out there, but don't want to post it to a professional organization yet. This is another opportunity for them to publish the information to a reputable source that can be found in Google, but without having to go through some of the major networks. This is one area I'd love to see more involvement in. So if you are interested in posting something as our news, please feel free to reach out to me once again at lwymer@uwsp.edu. So once again, back at the main landing page. And then our final thing we're looking at here is forums. And this is for everything that's available on campus that we might need to collect information for, that you can also create it under your campus department, or maybe your advisor for student org, they can create a form underneath their student org. But through this, then this is the main page where they're able to search for whatever it may be. So for example, the coming up student engagement fair during Welcome Week, this is where you're able to find the form for the registration for that. Maybe you need to do a food request form, maybe you need to do a hold harmless. This is where all those forms can be found. This is where they're all housed. So that's the basic rundown of Spin. Please check out the rest of the videos as well for more information. And as always, and as I've said before, please feel free to reach out to lwymer@uwsp.edu if you have any more questions. The last thing I want to show you is how to log out of Spin, because even though I love having you all in Spin, sometimes you need to leave it. And for that, you just go to the upper right-hand corner, you click on your little initial, and you go all the way down to sign out then. And that's how you log into Spin. Thank you for joining, and hopefully you watch the rest of the videos as well.